Hello, everybody.
Howdy.
Welcome to Nubby's Number Factory.
It's
Hope
Nubby
everybody
time.
had a good Halloween. Sorry, your boys kind of tripped at the finish line when it came to releasing the last week of content.
Yeah,
But hey, life gets friggin' busy, so
it happens.
so we're back with me and Brendan's birthdays are this month, or were/are, and I was recently introduced to this game. I'm Connor. That's Brendan.
Hello.
I was recently introduced to this game, and so I needed to introduce Brendan to it on the channel.
Great.
So let's jump into it. I'm just going to hit play because I already did the tutorial and everything when I started playing it the other night, and I played it for 2 hours straight. I guess this is just like, just looking at it, you can kind of understand the vibe. But the way I was described it before I started playing was a mix of Balatro and Peggle. So let's get going. This is Tony. He's my boss. He's my supervisor. And he's here to make sure that I do good. My high score is 200. Well, oh yeah, that I unlocked him, but I haven't played him yet.
Tony.
My high score is 228 million, and I still haven't won a single game. So that's unfortunate. Yeah, you'll see.
Okay.
Let's go.
I'm ready.
We're at the factory. First things first. All these become 2s, and this is Nubby up here, and he's watching where my hand goes, and I get to just shoot him, and he bounces around, and I have to reach this number right here. I have to hit the round number.
I see.
And if I do that, I lose a life, and I have 5 lives. But when I restock and I do well, and he bounces around a lot, it restocks, and then I get a life again.
I see. This is a little more active than Balatro. I can see the appeal.
Yeah, and your eyes just want to look so many places because there's so much to look at.
Mm-hmm.
But then there's a shop where you get items that you can put up here that will help you in terms of the points that you get. So this guy, for the first, it's Poop Butt. For every time the board has restocked, you gain 15 points. So right now, every time I would get 120 points just for that.
Very cool,
and I can do that.
Thank you.
It's very easy because I don't have to do anything for the next couple rounds just to hit the number that I need to.
Oh, lovely. Lovely.
But it's a good one to have because right off the bat, I already won. Boom. Restock.
Crazy.
And then I'm up to 195.
That's very fun. Look at that.
It just becomes addictive because you want to hit as much as you can. This is the special bonus round where I get coins.
Ooh.
And it's high octane action. I got loot. There are books that you can use to upgrade all your slots here that will go right here. The mystery box and the candle.
Nubby dies.
Yeah, if Nubby dies, then you get this. But if Nubby is launched and slot 1 is empty, this one's a good one. A random item from Nubby Mart will appear, and slot number 1 and force trigger it 3 times. So I didn't do that.
I didn't read the candle one. At first, and I thought that the perk was that Nubby dies. And I was like, oh
no. That's if Nubby dies, he will do the book will do a special thing.
Okay, I see.
I like this guy. I like Finger Puppet. Nubby gives points equal to the number of times that Nubby has bounced. Ooh. And he bounces a lot. So get the frick ready.
He freaking bounces so much.
Boom.
He's a bouncy boy.
Don't know how popular this game is, but apparently it's popular enough that people...
Yeah, where did you hear about
that
this?
I was told about it from somebody at my work.
Oh my god.
Damn, that was awesome.
Wow, that's pretty
A
incredible.
new guy I work with was like, "Oh, you like Balatro? Have you played Nubby's Number Factory?" And I said, "No." And then you can do a crane game.
Ooh, a little gotcha game.
I got another poop butt, and if I get another one, I can put him. They can
stack
him. Yeah.
Stackable poop butts. That's
stackable
great.
poop butts. I can also, if I don't like the way the board looks, I can shuffle it and get a worse board than before.
Oh, great.
Oh, that was a lot of bounces. That was a good one.
That was pretty good. Yeah. So Halloween has passed us by. We did a more low-key version of RIPMC this year. I still think that we played some good and fun games. But I don't know how you celebrated Halloween this year, but I went to Halloween Horror Nights in Universal, which was very, very cool. Because I've been
Universal Florida?
Yeah, I went to Orlando.
Okay. Because I was gonna say, you didn't go to California.
No, I did not. No, I mean, I've been wanting to go to Horror Nights for a long time. Evil Goose. That's pretty good.
Doubles a random. There you go.
So I've been wanting to go to Horror Nights since I was a kid, but I've just never had the opportunity to go. And then this year the opportunity presented itself, so I was like, well, might as well go.
Oh, nice.
And the like two big houses this year that I was really excited about was that they had Five Nights at Freddy's and Terrifier, which, you know, I'm a big fan of both of those things. And so I was at, because one thing I really wanted to do is I had seen a lot of videos of the like character actor in the full art prosthetics and stuff walking around, Art the Clown for those of you that are not Terrifier fans. And Terra fans. And I really wanted to meet him, but I was walking around all night and I couldn't find him, and I was really sad. And so then eventually, you know, I was saving the Terrifier house for later, because I was like, well, I think that's probably that and FNAF are probably going to be my favorite ones. So I don't want to do them right off the bat. The first one I did was actually the Jason Universe one, which was a bunch of Friday the 13th stuff, which was very fun and very scary. But it was also kind of funny because I think the only, like, there were some victims there as well, but the only like two scary characters, it was all Jason, and then there were like two actresses dressed as Mrs. Voorhees, which was kind of funny. And the one Mrs. Voorhees actor got right up in my face to deliver her famous monologue, and I laughed. Because I was like, I remember this monologue. That's what we did for the cold open in the Friday the 13th episode of CTP.
Yeah,
I said it. But so that was cool. But like, you know, all of the scares were just like Jason with like a machete or whatever busting out of windows and like getting up in your face. But so, you know, I did. I did a bunch of the houses, and then I was like, all right, I'm gonna go to FNAF and Terrifier. And so I got to the Terrifier one, and once we reached the front of the house, we were in the actual like studio type area where the house started, because it was themed as like the Terrifier from the second movie, which if you've seen the second movie, you know what that is. It's like the fun house. And the character actor who played Art was standing out in front, and he was like talking. Well, he wasn't talking because Art doesn't talk, but he was like, you know, interacting with people before the house. And I was wearing my Terrifier shirt, And I when I got up to the front of the line, I held out my shirt and I was like, "Look, it's you!" And he got so excited and he was doing his little clappy jumpy thing, and then I started walking into the house and he turned around to the other people that I was with and he looked at them and he slid his finger across his throat and he was like, "I'm gonna kill that guy." And I was like, oh. I didn't know about it until after, and then they told me and I was like, oh no.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. Terrifier House was very cool. I believe it won House of the Year, and that was on the night we were there, the very last night of the event, on November 2nd. And so it was a very cool experience. But the other thing that I didn't know until I literally, we got back to the hotel, I laid down in bed and I was just on my phone, and I had been liking Horror Night stuff on Twitter. So a bunch of it was getting served to me in my feed, but fucking David Howard Thornton was there that night. And
I saw that.
There was a video of him hugging Art the Clown, and I was like, I fucking missed David Howard Thornton. I can't believe, and it was so funny because I saw the area he was in. I was like, I walked through that area 6 times and I missed him. Whatever. I think at the time I was doing the Fallout house, which was fine. It was cool. As someone that's played the games, I watched a little bit of the show. I don't know why I didn't finish it. I was just I literally think I watched 1 episode of the show and I was like, this is really fun. And then I stopped watching. So maybe I'll go back and I'll appreciate it more. But I was also sort of walking through the house and be like, oh, I remember that from the games. But I also just want to talk about the FNAF house because it was full of life-sized animatronics that look like the ones in the movies, to be fair. But
dope.
Yeah, it was very dope. However, if you know me and you know sort of my history with FNAF, we talked to, what the fuck is that?
So I lost and the sun exploded. That's what happens when I lose.
That's so sad. Okay. Well, time to start again.
That's Nubbies for you. That's a good little microcosm of Nubbies.
Of Nubbies. But yeah, so the FNAF house, they had these life-size animatronics, and it was, I think I said when we reviewed the FNAF movie,
don't worry about it. Nothing happened.
Okay. I think I said when we reviewed the FNAF movie where I was like, the idea of these animatronics existing in the meat space, just in the real world and not in a computer game, is terrifying to me. And so suddenly being faced with them in real life, I was like, oh no. And because they they had different ones throughout, and they had, the conceit of the Horror Nights haunted houses is all jump scares. And regardless of how I feel about that in filmmaking, it is fun in real life. But the, just having Freddy and Foxy and Chica all pop out at different points to scare you. You walk past, you're directed through this tunnel, and I knew what was coming because I saw this these curtains that were slightly open and it was dark behind them, and it was the little stage, and I was like, oh, Foxy's gonna pop out of there, and then he did, and it was scary. But I think the part that freaked me out the most was at the very, very end, there's a spring trap animatronic with a knife, and I was like, no, I don't want it.
What's pretty funny is I don't think jump scares in movies for me are that effective. I do not get scared by jump scares, or maybe I just haven't seen a good one in a while.
That's fair. Shelby Oaks, but it felt like, I don't know, I think if I get jump scared in real life, it is way worse than if it's in a movie. It was
something about the realness of it and being in my face and stuff. I'm like, okay, I don't enjoy this.
sort of realized over the course of the night that like and I think it's partially from doing this show that my reaction to like being in a scary situation like that is like color commentary and to like make jokes and shit. And like at one point I was just like, I need to shut the fuck up. Like I'm saying too many things, but like in the Jason house, cause it was the first one of the night, I was like, oh, you big fucker, you got me. And I was like all these different things, but like at one point, it was pretty early on, but I was like, I'm probably like annoying people like by the way that I'm getting scared right now. So I was like, I'm just gonna like keep my mouth shut and try to like just react internally. And it was still fun, but I was also just like, I guess that's my fear response is to make jokes. I think that in real life, like it's definitely more fun than it is in movies, and especially when you have something so formulaic like Shelby Oaks. I'm like, it's not effective. Like it doesn't scare me. It startles me. Like don't get me wrong. Like if you jump scare me and you just like hit a really loud, musical tone or something, like yes, I will be startled and I'll be like, oh, I didn't like that. But like, it's not like actively scaring. Oh, the sun exploded.
God damn it. Stupid.
But in real life, it's fun to get scared like that. Did you go to any like horror type attractions like that? Like, did you go to like Knott's Scary Farm or anything like that?
Don't do that.
What?
Don't do that.
Oh, fair enough.
I don't purposefully go scare myself. If I get scared, that's fine. I'm just not one to seek it out, I guess.
I guess that's fair. I mean,
when I do escape rooms, I choose the ones that are not scary because I want to do the puzzles insteed of get scared.
Right, you want to focus on the puzzle aspect. I guess that makes sense. I would choose the scary ones.
I run a horror escape room. I do. There's a zombie one, the one that I work, and it's a good room because I got to play it before I ran it. Right. So it was cool to experience there, but now I get to provide the scares rather than experience them.
Yeah,
and it's jump scares. There's no real people in the room or anything, but it is just a fun. It's a fun little task to get to scare people like that.
The one that I like at your work is less like jump scares and it's just like eerie. The cannibal one.
Cannibal one.
Yeah, where you're like the police and there's like the doctor that eats people. You have to like escape his like lair, his serial killer lair.
Huh.
No?
You are the doctor? I'm better with names, so if you remember the name of it, this would make more sense to me.
I can't remember the name of it. I just remembered that there was like...
You sure it was my work?
Yeah, it's your work. It might not be your location, but...
Huh.
Anyway.
There is one called Cannibal's Den, but that's not my work. It's a different place. No. But it sounds right up the alley of what you're talking about.
No, yeah, but like I also know that this was at your work.
Okay.
So, anyway, doesn't matter. But I did one at the beach years ago that was like Nazi zombies, and that was fun. Where you were like in a bunker and you had to like save the world. And I was like, you stole this from Call of Duty.
Yeah.
That's
when
fun.
Something like that gets popular.
Yeah.
It's just remade.
It is ad nauseum. You had a cool Halloween costume this year, though.
Oh yeah, I was the guy
Bob.
from the movie.
Yeah, the guy from the movie.
That is how I had to explain it to a girl when I saw her at a party. She was like, "Who are you supposed to be?" I was like, "I'm one battle after another." And once she didn't realize that, I was like, "Uh-oh." And I said, "I'm Leonardo. Yeah, I'm Leonardo DiCaprio's character from that movie." She goes, "Oh, I don't know it, but you look good." And I said, "Thanks."
Cool.
Just, what a weird interaction.
All right.
Also, my buddy was dressed as the Kevin James meme, the one where he's leaning up against the counter with his hands in his pockets.
Yeah.
And she understood that. She was like, "Oh my god, that's so funny. Guys, look at this." And I'm like, "You got that, but you didn't get the guy who's on all the fucking posters in this town?"
That's wild.
Spoiler, Kevin James is not on all the posters in this town.
But he should be. That's my opinion.
He's having a renaissance of his own.
The Kevin James renaissance. Hey.
Okay, that sucks that we said the same exact thing.
Yep. We've been doing this show for too long. I was Art the Clown.
Yeah, your costume looked pretty good.
Thank you. I made a lot of it myself.
I remember seeing it and being like, how do you look like him?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was a fun little project because like I bought the base costume because I was like, well, I bought like a nicer version of the base costume because I wanted the suit, and then I modded the like mask prosthetic stuff myself, because I'm annoying and I have to have a custom Halloween costume every year that I spend way too much time on. It's my little project. I mean, I guess last year wasn't super modified. It was just I made like a slightly nicer ghost face costume.
I remember the one of the first years we were hanging out, you made the Batman costume.
Yeah, that was probably like the biggest undertaking I've ever done for Halloween.
When I looked at it, I was like, impressive.
Yes, it's my bat suit. Yeah, I learned how to fucking like foam craft and shit for that, and I was just like, because I was
that's my favorite movie with Jack Black and Jason Momoa.
Foamcraft. Yeah. But I was, I was watching a lot of Batman movies at the time, and I was just like, I want to fucking, I want to make a bat suit, and like I don't want to spend like $800 on a screen accurate one, so I'm just gonna see how I can make one. And it ended up turning into a lengthy and expensive project at a time when I had very little money. But that's on mental illness and commitment to the bit. And I think that is where we end the episode.
Speaking of mental illness and commitment to the bit, this was Nubby's Number Factory. Thank y'all for watching. Yep. And Brendan, I hope you had a great time experiencing this 90s internet fever dream.
I did. Thank you for sharing this for your birthday episode, Connor.
Nubby. Look at him.
And next time we will do my birthday episode, and Connor will talk.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, smash that like button, punch the bell, and we will catch you on the flippin' nubby dip. Bye-bye.
Bye, flippy nubby dip.
Dippy nubby flip.
Dubby flippy nib.
Nip dub.
Bye.